Hello? Hurry the fuck up, man. Wasting my fucking time out here, man. Not to back out, not to send you another invite. I do have shit to do, man. I do have shit to do. What the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? Anywho. You spent no time with her today? Where to Miami? Oh, now you send me invites. Oh, you're a big waste of time, son. Oh my god, son. Of course. Of course. I'm gonna accept your shit, man. I already backed out. That's what I'm saying. So what you did? You already backed out? I already backed out, man. Are you gonna send another invite? Are you sending an invite? Alright, I'll wait. Oh, son. Sure. I can't tolerate nothing. Hey, you go to the gym for like 10 minutes. What you do, man? You, you go to the gym 10 minutes, take some pics for the gram. Take take the pics for the gram. Try to stunt. Talk about summer games. I'm flexing. I know you, man. I know you, man. I only probably send that shit to your chicks and shit through your story or something. I said you probably send it privately to your chicks. Right. I know you, man. I know you, man. Actually, I remember seeing a picture that you probably sent out by mistake. It said summer abs soon come. Yes, it did. I think you put that by mistake on your stories, B. If you want to keep lying, man. I mean, I saw what I saw. Yeah. All right.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Yo,
EA
was the weather
Sports
bad
coverage of
last
the
night for y'all?
NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The
Yeah, we
scene a
had
few moments
tornadoes and
ago,
everything
here it
come through
is.
from
It's
the
unlike
Midwest over
any
here.
other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the
Then they hit
Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina
78
Panthers.
and you're bitching?
This is fielded at the goal line. And
You're a
he'll
whole
get across
bitch.
the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard
You're
line.
You're a whole bitch, man. You don't have the AC, or you're just using the fan till it gets hot, hot, hot.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh my God!
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Yeah.
First quarter,
Oh,
first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You're the one that set the invite.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Desmond, what are you doing there, man?
Shut your ass up, nigga. I go where I please.
Okay. I'm sorry.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
No. Check. Patriot. Detroit. Over.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, let's go, Peterson.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
That's what I told him, bro. Yo, you probably was sleeping. I told him he sent out some shit that said Summer Ave soon come. And he was looking at his shirt on his stomach.
What a play that was to come away with the football.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin
You don't gotta lie to
the game.
me.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive.
You got a lot of
now
mark.
they got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit. Put some points on the board on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Runs through the contact.
Oh my God!
He'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Yo, they need to have real talk. They need to put a colored marker for the line of scrimmage while you're in play. Cause like I don't be seeing shit. Oh, this is...
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh my
there.
God!
A nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to
It
gain
looks like
some
he's pressed, though.
ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Newton. That's Samuel caught rough side. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Exactly. Hey, my brother.
Newton on 1st down.
I know all about that. Oh my God!
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle.
I never understood that. I know on all the crossing drives, you put mid, that nigga going back like 20 yards.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Yeah. Yeah, Pete, that. Nah, how you gonna do that?
Hey, get right down. Get right
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, that was a touchdown.
He's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Okay.
Here's Newton.
Oh, thank God. I thought he was going to pick that, so.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the
Oh, don't
football.
do
It's
that,
out.
man.
But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall.
Look at this shit.
Oh, they get to the football. It's
You're so
blocked.
corny, my
It's picked
nigga.
up a live ball here, remember.
You're
So
so
the next time we leave
corny,
one of those coaches'
son.
meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
Here you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And then look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. And look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. They go back to the area.
Let's go. Get that, get that! Come on.
But the Falcons were
am
able to
finna
recover,
lose.
so they will keep possession. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Looking to throw.
This nigga caught that?
Calvin Ridley. And he's out right at the 25. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to
Yeah,
be
I'm dead. Hold
handful
on.
in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make
I'll be
someone
back.
else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped. Just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Blue Lanny. Blue Lanny.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets them back for 2nd down.
Detroit!
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and sneak it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. They'll go with Foreman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are in for 6.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, build your confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. 1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. A nice little juke. There he goes, left side. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there from McCaffrey. 48 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And it's up and good. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10. A give to Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The give is to Jones. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are in for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Thomas has got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll be hit from behind, and he has landed on hard. Dewan Smoot in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Here's Michael Palardy now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the Panthers coming out now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 37. To throw is Newton. Catch here, left side, Thomas. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Back to throw, Newton. And his throw is incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. And we just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Newton again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that It tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Throwing on third down, Newton. Got his target, Samuel. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football. And what a nice gain on that play.
He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Space to maneuver at the 40. He completes it to Julio Jones. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Detroit! Detroit! Over!
They'll set up to throw. Going up top. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now Newton. He's going to let this one go deep. And got his man complete. Past the 20. 10. For touchdown. Carolina. DJ Moore as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go play action here on first down. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side. Second and 10 now from the 27. This is Jones. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is. It starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage. Because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Detroit!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And his kick is indeed good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Another run, this time McCaffrey. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Newton now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Takes this to the 45, broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down, here's Newton. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Come on now. Great.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Open space inside the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here now come the Falcons. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. The Falcons on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Watch it now, Barney.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney. Barney!
Back to throw. And it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back at New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he's got this down to the 35. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Newton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 10 more there and another first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Newton. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They got 8 yards out of it, but they're still left with a 4th and goal from a ways out. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 17. They'll drop to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
All right, here we go. Green, 30.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now he'll escape to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act.
What you doing out here, nigga?
Exactly right. They're none too pleased.
Why are you calling a timeout? Why are you calling a timeout?
But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
That's not me playing.
You take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
What?
On second down, McCaffrey.
Yo, stop calling timeouts, my nigga.
Way forward here for a good little gain.
You're a bum.
Yeah, the Falcons going to use another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down.
No.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
What the fuck off you, nigga? You doing, bitch?
A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Well, from where we sit, Brandon,
ain't nobody playing, my
touchdown should just about do it.
Probably, but I'll play the analyst
here. Yeah,
we've seen some crazier
that we have, and maybe we should sit back and make sure we can stay around for the ride because it could be a wild finish.
My man Will set Buddy's info.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
How cheated you? I didn't cheat you.
Now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to
I changed my dude zone. I changed my dude zone.
Once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
Yes, I did.
Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better
go ahead, brother.
as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to
go ahead.
This one behind them. That pass play wound up for negative yardage. So here's 2nd and 11.
Go straight up here, dude.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Get him! Let's go.
From behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Get that nigga.
Smoot in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now.
Get
on
that
the
nigga.
year. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Exactly. I changed my guy's zone. Oh! I changed my guy's zone. I can't do that because I know what you do. You like to go do with it, so you gotta switch that.
This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You gotta switch that,
man. You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know, in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's complete. Hooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly, and that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
He's off flat lines.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
How am I cheater, bro? Yeah, just leave it open. You can stay on the scoops. I changed my dude's defensive scheme.
Now back to throw. Completion left side to Miller.
I changed my
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Telling me I play on Patrick
here,
Peterson.
You got the cushion, but pass plays there.
No, I don't. But that's how I know you bullshit.
Too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be
no,
like
I don't.
Basketball, and you put up a token press.
Try to do aggressive catch like I got that on.
Eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
Fuck out of
so
here,
they
nigga.
can't just run it right down your throat.
What are you doing? 2nd and 10. 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 Oh shit! Man, ice out, B. Cheating how, nigga? There's no reason for me to cheat, nigga. There's no reason for me to cheat, fam. Cut these niggas off at my checkout, nigga.